Hello and welcome to week 7. Give yourself a pat on the back because we have completed all 11 units of the course. Who's the most awesome person today? You are. Okay, so now that we have completed all 11 units of the course, we have two things left to do. We have exam number 2, and then we have the exit exam. So real briefly in this video, I just want to point out some things to look forward to regarding those assignments in this upcoming week 7. So as always, you want to go to the module for the week that we are in. So we're currently in week 7. So let's go to the week 7 overview. So this gives you a list of everything you want to pay attention to this week. So one of the things I want to mention about exam 2 is that the time limit has been increased. Yay! It's 150 minutes. That's 2.5 hours. I did increase it by 30 minutes from the last exam. And the reason I did that was because I just didn't want anyone to feel like they didn't have enough time between answering the questions and then also using the Canvas equation editor. So 2.5 hours should be plenty of time so you can feel calm, cool, and collected as you sit down and take your deep breaths before the exam starts. So that was one of our test taking strategies, was to sit down, relax, take a few deep breaths, and just treat it as if you were practicing some problems. That was one of the things we mentioned in the discussion board, so as not to have a heightened sense of anxiety. Okay, so that's the one thing I wanted to mention. You have 2.5 hours instead of 2 hours to take the exam. After you take the exam, for the rest of the week, what you want to focus on is studying for the exit exam. So if you go back into the modules, into week 7, you will see that I have 3 things regarding the review for the exit exam. So there is the review guide. That's just a plain PDF that you can print out and you can work out the problems with pencil and paper. So it's not in the Moore system. It is just a paper pencil review guide, or of course you can just pull it up on your computer and do it on your own sheet of paper. Then I have an answer key that has answers only. So if you just want to do your work and just check the answer, you have that version. And then I also have an answer key that has its worked out solutions. So it's more like a solutions guide. So again, think about all those study skills and test taking strategies we've listed in the discussion board that you guys have shared. Maybe keep that worked out solutions one for like a last resort. So kind of quiz yourself using the review guide, see how many answers you can get correct, and then only go to that one with the worked out solutions if you're really, really stuck, because you want to make sure you know how to do these problems on your own without looking at the solutions as a crutch. But you do have them all available to you. Okay, and then the last thing I want to talk about are the 2 Let's Meet sessions this week. July 6th, that's Monday, that's today. Hopefully you're watching this today, Monday at the beginning of the week at 5 p.m. So we can use tonight's session on the 6th as a way to review for exam 2. So if you have any questions on exam 2, come to the Let's Meet session tonight at 5 p.m. I have another one Friday morning. That one will be to prepare for the exit exam. So if you have questions, or if you have questions on exam 2, because by Friday morning, we will have already completed exam 2 and I will start grading them. So you can go over any questions on exam 2 or upcoming questions for the exit exam. So you should start the review guide and then ask me any questions during that session on Friday morning. Just in case you're not able to attend the review sessions or the Let's Meet sessions, I have a module at the very top of our page in Canvas that has all the recorded class meetings. So any previous Let's Meet session, you can watch it here and you can see the topics. Like for instance, Thursday, July 2nd, that was last Thursday. The students that logged on, what we did was we shared some study tips for the upcoming exam. We talked about registering for your math class in the fall. There were some really great questions that I was able to address about which math class to take and the format of the math class. And then we also answered some volume questions from Unit 11. So you can kind of look at the topics that were discussed to see if it's something that you want to watch. Maybe you missed out on something and you wish you would have been able to be present, but for whatever reason you weren't, you can come back and watch it on your own. Okay, so that's all I have for right now. Please email me with any questions and have a great, wonderful week.